Yo, what's up guys, Boss here, and in today's video we're going to be using Mega Knight, Wallbreaker, Goblin Drill. In my opinion, this is the best Mega Knight deck in the game right now, and I don't think I've done a Mega Knight video in so long because, to tell you guys the truth, Mega Knight hasn't been that good, but this deck actually pushed up to #1 in the world yesterday, so I thought I'd give it a try. And of course, this deck is much stronger than it was before. You guys remember, traditionally, it had the Miner in the deck instead of the Goblin Drill, but now with how broken Goblin Drill is, it doesn't make sense to use Miner over the Goblin Drill. And then you got Musketeer, which hasn't been seen as much anymore after the nerf, but it fits so well in this deck, obviously, as your main air counter, and then you kind of have bats to bait out spells, so then you can send in, the Goblin Drill and the Wall Breakers. Arrows, really, really good against, other people's Goblin Drills, or like Wall Breakers or Lava Pups. Lots of uses for the arrows. And then Zap, of course, it's nice to have a reset. I think Zap just synergizes very well with Mega Knight and Prince, because you can zap things out of the way of the Prince. Maybe like they go for skeletons or something like that, or bats, and you can go zap, so your Prince is able to make it to the tower. So before the first game, if you guys want to support me, you can use my creator code BOSS in any Supercell game. Really do appreciate all the support from you guys. Using my code does mean a lot. So currently one game below 7,000 trophies. I've already been to 7,000 this season, but dropped a little below as I was, playing other decks, because it's still fairly early in the season, so no stress about, where I'm at in trophies just yet. So let's go ahead and get into the first match. All right, here we go, guys. We found the first game here. Let's go ahead and give this guy the good luck. And also, please subscribe if you guys don't want to miss any of my content. Would really appreciate that. He's going to go for Wallbreaker. So, could this be a mirror match? Or do you guys think he's using Goblin Drill cycle with the Wall Breakers instead? He's got an Electric Spirit, so it's going to be a cycle deck. It's not going to be what we're using. With that Valk out of rotation, though, I'm going to send in a Goblin Drill. We can play it in the back. You want to play Goblin Drills in the back with this deck if you have something coming in, like obviously a Prince, so then that way you're kind of spacing it out, making it hard for them to defend both most of the time. In this case, he does have Bomber, though. Valk and Bomber, two really solid counters to our Goblin Drill, but what's good is we have Mega Knight, which is a good counter against his Goblin Drill and gives us a lot of counter push potential. The nice thing about the Mega Knight is it can't be fireballed away. You guys know how if you go for a Valk to counter the Goblin Drill, people often will like fireball it away, and then the Goblins will still get damage, but a Mega Knight cannot be fireballed away. As you guys know, it weighs too much, it's too heavy. Fireball comes in here on top of our Musketeer. We're going to go ahead and go for Goblin Drill, this time in the front, because, a Musketeer isn't really worth playing it in the back for. This way, if he goes for a Valk, the Musk will actually hit it. He does go for the Valk, and let's see what we want to do here. He's going to go for a Drill, so we're just going to go for a Mega Knight right on top of that, and then we're going to go for arrows here. I was about to play bats on top of it. I'm glad I didn't, because I had a feeling he was going to go for an Electro Spirit. So let's just get a zap going here on top of the Wall Breakers. Hopefully we got it down in time so they don't connect. One does connect, a little unfortunate, but now he's so low on Elixir that he's not going to be able to stop these Wall Breakers. Both of them connect. I knew he wasn't going to have the Elixir to do that after he played that Valk, because he already was so aggressive with the Wall Breakers, Bomber, and all that in the other lane that I arrowed. So what I'm actually going to do here is, because he cycled his Valk, I'm going to go in with a push here. We're going to go for a Drill and bats. Some of the bats are going to come back to help out, which is nice. We can just go arrows on top of this, and look at our Drill going to get some good damage. Zap there on the Bomber. That's what we like to see. That's why Zap can be so useful. He's going to go for Tornado to activate the King Tower. Prince going to clean those up just in time. Really, really nice. And now things are looking very, very good for us. We can just go for a Mega Knight here to completely counter this. And then if he goes for Wall Breakers, we're just going to probably arrow them. He can't play them now anyway, because Mega Knight's going to come in and help out. We're just going to go for a Drill in the front. Drill deals like 30 damage, so once this Drill hits, his tower will most definitely be in arrow and zap range, but honestly, he's just going to let it go, so now all we need to do is zap, obviously. And that is going to be GG here. We end up beating another Goblin Drill deck. As I said, Mega Knight, very, very annoying for him to deal with. I also feel like our arrows get so much value against like all of his, cheap cards, just because they have like a large radius, completely kills Bomber, Wall Breakers, all that. So there we go, nice win there. Give each other the good game. And there we go, back to 7,000 trophies. Not too much of an achievement, at least for me, because I was already at 7,000 earlier, but I guess it's nice to be back where we belong. The king is back in its throne, I guess you could say. Back to that new league, and yeah, let's go ahead and go into the second game. All right, here we go, guys. We found a match versus I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm pretty bad with names. You guys probably already knew that. He's gonna go for a Goblin Barrel, and an Electric Spear. We'll go Mega Knight there, clean that up. And then we're going to go pretty aggressive here, actually, because he just spent 4 Elixir. Let's try to get a nice little counter push going here with the Drill and Wall Breakers. He is going to be able to defend pretty well, but he has to spend a good amount of Elixir to do that, so I'm fine with that exchange. He might go for a Goblin Barrel again as soon as he has the Elixir. If that's the case, probably going to try to... Let's actually go for a Prince on top of the Princess here. And then go from there, like, see what he wants to do. He doesn't have a Goblin Gang in cycle, so he's going to have to cycle a Electric Spear. Ooh, that's perfect. He had to go Goblin Barrel on defense. That is not what a Log Bait player wants to do. I think we could actually... Ooh, I should have zapped. I was thinking of zapping, but I wasn't sure if it was going to get to the charge or not. I think it would have, so I regret not playing the zap there for sure. If I could do things over again, I definitely would have. That was my mistake, but it's alright. We're going to go Mega Knight in the left lane to get something for this Princess. I don't want to wait and then go Bats on top of it because, I don't know, I just don't want to wait and, like, leak Elixir, I guess. I'm going to arrow this here. We're actually going to be able to hit the Inferno, too. Ooh, we got to watch out for that, though. The barrel. We're going to pressure here because he was pretty aggressive, and that Inferno, 5 Elixir, kind of a lot spent there. And then how much are we going to... Okay, he goes Log, so he had to commit a decent amount there. I could even cycle, like, Musk in the back, knowing he's probably not going to... Well, I don't need to play in the back. I guess I'll just play it here. I doubt he would Rocket it anyway, because we're up in Elixir, but just to be safe, I suppose. Goes Princess, so I guess we'll Mega Knight. I don't know. Playing Mega Knight same lane as the Princess usually is pretty good, just because... It's going to get 3 Elixir value, and then they're going to still have to respond to it. So, it's not a bad idea. We're going to go Bats here to distract the Inferno, hopefully. Most likely, though, he's just going to Electric Spear, right? Now he doesn't, so good Zap there to reset the Inferno. It's going to, you know, force more Elixir out of him. We're just going to go for a Mega Knight here. It's going to, help take out the Goblin Barrel, and then also get value here against the Princess. What we could actually do is we go for a High Musketeer like this. Go Wall Breakers in the opposite lane of pressure. Go for a Drill here. And then go Bats. We'll get a Zap going here. Ooh, Mega Knight jumps on top of the Goblin Gang. And the Goblins are absolutely wrecking havoc right now on his tower. There we go. Mega Knight locks on. Go Musk in the back. And, Musk locks on. Only gets 1 hit, though. I was hoping he would get 2. Can actually arrow this. Go for a Drill. Go Bats here on the Princess. We are going to have to zap this, though, but we do get, hopefully, 1 Goblin hit. No, we don't. He defended that really well. Well played on his part. We can Musk. If he rockets it, that's fine with me, because it's a negative trade. And I just think he'll get overwhelmed if he does, so I highly doubt he will. Even if he rockets this Prince, I think it'll be a bad trade, because it's a 6-for-5 trade, and the Prince survives. So we're going to go Drill in the back this time, mixing things up. We're going to go Prediction Arrows here on top of Goblin Gang. Ooh, he doesn't play Goblin Gang. He actually played it over there. He was mixing up his defense. It's actually smart on his end. I feel like I could completely ignore this Princess and be fine, just because he has such little hit points now on his tower. Like, I'm just going to completely ignore the Princess on the left. We're just looking for, like, any kind of damage, hopefully. Hopefully we don't somehow throw here. I don't think so, though. Oh my gosh. Well, it was a little too close for comfort. But, you know, we were able to get the win. A little bit of, like, a rocky start, but you know, once we kind of got our cycle going, and especially when we got in double Elixir, we were just able to, like, easily overwhelm him. Arrows obviously getting really good value in that matchup against Logbait, and then that Mega Knight 2. Muskie as well, just very hard time for him to use that rocket, and yeah, working our way back up, and you'll see if we can keep winning here. Alright, here we go, guys. We found our next game here. Let's just, right off the bat, split Wall Breakers. Let's go Cage. Cage usually in this meta is E-Giant or RG. With the Mother Witch, now it's, yeah, looking like E-Giant or RG. Probably E-Giant. E-Giant is not that easy of a matchup, if I'm being honest, but it's one that you can win if you play it very, very well. And keep in mind, Drill you do have as a building, which is really nice. What you want to do is try to get as much value out of the Mega Knight as you can when they don't have the Inferno Dragon cycle, which is right now, obviously. And now he just used his Dark Prince. If we can... see how we want to defend here. Want to zap this. E-Giant's dead, so we're free to go bats now. And I don't think he's got enough elixir to play a Mother Witch right away. I don't know, he does. We're going to arrow this. Just get rid of it ASAP. We do actually get rid of it really well, and it's not even really going to get much damage at all. The pigs, I mean. We go Wall Breakers here. He's going to go Cage. So we're going to Musk. And yeah, this is a very, very tough matchup. But if we use our Goblin Drills very well on defense, we have a chance. But what we need to do is like space out the Musketeer and the Goblin Drill, so that way he can't lightning both. I don't know, I could also try to pressure with Prince Bats at the bridge if he goes E-Giant in the back. Ooh, he's gonna do that though. Well, let's just go Mega Knight in the back, I think. And then if he goes for an E-Giant, I'm gonna Drill. I don't know if he's gonna pressure though. It looks like he's just gonna focus up on defense. I'm gonna go Bats here. He might go Mother Witch. Yeah, he does. So let's arrow. And then go Musk to help take out the right lane, and then afterwards help take out the E-Giant push. Let's go. We kind of just spammed everything at the bridge, but you got to do what you got to do to beat hard counters, because there's just pretty much no way we were going to defend. So I was like thinking, like, what could I do to like possibly win us the game? And I was thinking, like, let's just try pressuring opposite lane. And sure enough, it worked. The first try we did it. He overcommitted. He was not expecting that. He went, you know, obviously E-Giant at the bridge and was completely dry on elixir after that and couldn't do anything. So we managed to beat a very, very difficult matchup, in my opinion. So yeah, let's go ahead and go into the next one, which you found, yeah, immediately. So here we go. We could go Drill first play. I think it's relatively safe. Only 4 elixir and usually requires a ton of elixir as a response. Or if they don't have anything in response, they take a bunch of damage. In this case, he's got a Ghost and a Ice Golem, so could be 3M, I want to say. 3M isn't really good in the meta, but some people, some brave souls still use it. We're going to just plop a Mega Knight right in front here. We're going to go Bats because he doesn't have his Ice Golem in cycle. In this matchup, we can be very aggressive because I feel like he doesn't really... I just think it's... I don't know, I just think 3M aren't that good, and I'm just kind of like taking advantage of that, I feel like. I just think... I knew he didn't have his... I guess I'll explain why I did that. He didn't have his Ice Golem in cycle, and I knew that's his only answer to the Bats because no one uses 3M and Zap in the same deck. If they have a spell, it's going to be Bar Barrel, obviously. So that was kind of my mindset there, right? Like, I'm thinking, like, okay, he's not going to be able to defend this very well, and sure enough, he wasn't able to. I go for a Drill there, knowing that it was going to force something out of him, and it deals a tiny bit of spawn damage, so that might prevent 1 elixir. I'm not entirely sure, but there's a good chance that'll prevent an elixir, and if that's the case, that would obviously be very good. Unfortunately, those E-Barbs do get healed up. That was a smart heal spirit on his end there, but luckily it's not going to matter. We still are able to defend. I'm probably... Do I want to zap this elixir collector? I don't know. I'm going to think about it. What I would rather do... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to zap it. And then I'm going to play a drill on this one, and I'm actually going to send in wall breakers. They should both... Actually, he's not going to have elixir to defend it because he just went 3M, so that's perfect. We're going to go 3M here, or Mega Knight on top of the 3M. It's going to turn around, take out the bandit. Keep in mind, he doesn't have a big spell, so we got that going for us. Arrows coming in here. Oh, this is going to be close. This is going to be close. There's no doubt about that, because we have only a little bit of life left on our... Uh-oh. I messed up the drill placement. He didn't need that bandit, though. Alright. I misclicked the drill. Whoops. It needed to be a tile higher. That was my bad. We're still in a pretty good situation, though. But yeah, I messed up there. My mistake. We're going to try to get as much value as we can here out of our spells. I'm going to go this, and then we're going to go arrows, hitting like whatever he plays to defend the collector. We even get a goblin hit on top of it. We're going to zap it, and boom. That's going to completely take it out. The drill is just so OP that it just gets spawn damage on top of the collector, and he's just going to go for another one. He's really brave. So we're going to mix up the spot. We're going to play it lower this time. And then we're still going to send in the arrows, though, because we want to hit whatever he plays on it. He goes for the ghost, but he plays it in the wrong spot. So Goblin comes in and does get a hit once again. And go Musk here. And I think once again, we're just going to go Mega Knight on top of the E-Barbs. Don't want those to stay alive for too long. Probably going to end up having to go for another Mega Knight on top of the two Musketeers. We'll see. We do get a nice Prince here, though. Ooh, he didn't play anything. He didn't play anything. To protect the two Musketeers, I mean, that feels like a mistake. That feels like a pretty big mistake. Go wall breakers here. Oh my, he just lets both of them connect. Well, guess what? If we just cycle back to arrows, we win. Arrows do 135, 135. All we need. Right? I think they do 135. Yes, sir. 135. We pick up another win there. 3M are not good in the meta. Even after they're back to 1 second deploy time, it's not enough, I guess. They're still very weak. So I'd say we go for maybe one more final game here. This will be the last one, win or loss. Yeah, I guess this will be it. And yeah, see you guys when I find it. Alright, here we go, guys. We found most likely going to be our last game. Unless it's like really, really quick, I might play one more. We'll see. Oops, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was talking and we played the arrows a little late. He's going to give the wow, I guess, because the arrows were late. All good, though. I can take one goblin stab. It's not the end of the world. Go wall breakers here. Kind of, yeah, test the water, see what he's got. He's going to go for log one, zap on the other. So, zap. Wait, he went zap and log, so he's got zap and log. Very interesting. He's going to go for a Skarmy. So, zap going to come in here on top of the Skarmy. He's going to have an E-Wiz. Very, very interesting deck. I'm still not sure what this is. I really don't know. Let's try Mega Knight on top here. Nice. He actually played it on the left side, so that was perfect. Let's say wow again. This guy's shocked. Very expressive. Go wall breakers here. We got Mega Knight one lane. Wall breakers the opposite lane. He's going to have P.E.K.K.A. P.E.K.K.A. going to be really, really good against the Mega Knight, so we'll see if we can deal with that well. I mean, obviously, it's good against the Mega Knight, but the Prince does decent against it. He's going to go Princess the Bridge, though. Instead of arrowing it, I'm actually going to play a Musk because I'd like to save my arrows for the Goblin Barrel, ideally. But, man, I have to say that Princess did get a lot of damage, but I do think saving my arrows were the correct decision, in my opinion. So we can zap this, 2 for 3 trade. And now it's pretty tempting to go for a Goblin Drill, knowing that he doesn't have that Skarmy rotation, which could be the best answer to it. I guess we'll just have to see. We're going to go for drill, and then we're gonna go wall breakers. Let's see what he wants to do. So he's gonna go arrow them, and he's gonna go E-Wiz. Goblin should take it out and then even get a little bit of damage on top of the tower. Yup. Might go Princess at the bridge. I wouldn't be surprised. Guess we'll see. So yeah, let's arrow this. He's probably going to go Princess at the bridge. That's what... Yep, it was pretty obvious. Like, most people who use Princess do that at the bridge. And he's going to zap it as well. I think my zap should kill it. Yeah, it does. But yeah, this is pretty annoying. I mean, the P.E.K.K.A. is gonna, as I said, give me a hard time. Because, like, every time I play that Mega Knight, he's got a great answer to it. I'm going to go Prince, though. I think we should just go for, like, Mega Knight on top. Here, I'm going to, like, let the Princess get a little bit of damage for now. I feel like I kind of have to apply some pressure. Hopefully he doesn't zap these bats. He does. That's so annoying because now I have to commit Elixir on top of it. Yeah, definitely just a rough matchup in my opinion. Do we even get the arrows down in time? We barely do, but man, yeah, this is rough. He's just getting E-Wiz on top of this. We do get that connection though. He's gonna zap here, so I need a Musk. I guess we got that down. We're gonna drill here. So we can go for the barrel. Let's arrow on top of this. Zap this. Boom. So you can go E-Wiz and log. Ooh. Oh, hold on. Wall breakers here. We got split amount of damage on both lanes. Goes E-Wiz. Let's go bats here. Uh-oh. Wait, arrows don't do enough. Oh, and I'll BM coming out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The BM's coming out, boys. The BM is coming out. Oh, did he early BM? Oh, he early BM'd. Oh, he early BM'd. Yo, he thought he was going to win. He started BMing me. Oh my gosh, that's the biggest karma I've ever seen. You guys saw it right here. Maybe you guys were right. Having emotes on is a good idea because we get to make fun of these people with thousands of you guys watching. Let's go. This guy just got... Man, this guy just got the biggest karma ever. Nothing else to say. What a crazy last game. I think we'll definitely end off of that one. Wow. He was spamming emotes the whole game, too. He definitely deserved that BM and karma at the end. Very, very nice win to end off of there. I did end the video, like, around where I started. There were a couple of losses I didn't show. Just because they were, like, early on in the video. Drill Cycle can be a little annoying. P.E.K.K.A.'s annoying. As you saw, we almost lost to P.E.K.K.A., but P.E.K.K.A., like, with Mother Witch is even more annoying. And yeah, Drill Cycle can give you a problem. And then Sparky too. Sparky, before I started recording this video, I was practicing this deck. Sparky is very, very annoying. Like, probably one of the worst matchups for this deck. And I'm not even joking, because if they have, like, Sparky Dark Prince, and especially if they have Mega Minion, if they have minions, it's a little easier because you can arrow the minions. But anyway, I was just giving examples of rough matchups. But anyways, that is going to be it for the video. Make sure to like it. If you guys did end up enjoying it, subscribe if not subscribed already, and look out on my YouTube community tab. If you guys want to ask me a question for me to possibly use in my Q&A video that I'm doing very, very soon, make sure to look at the YouTube community tab. I'll be making a post, and the comments that get the most likes of like questions that you guys like, that you think other people's questions are good and they're like kind of at the top, and those are the ones like I see, I'll most likely be including those in my videos. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and thanks again. Until next time, guys.